Boom, boom. But let's get it. What's good, OTS Network? Be back with episode 68. It's been a interesting little week so far around the sports world. But before we get into it, I am your host Zion. And we're about to get into these introductions, and we're gonna get right into it. So to the top left of me, we got that boy King.
What's up, y'all? Scheme of. Make sure y'all follow that Twitch, man. Yeah, baby.
All right, and then the top right of me, we got that boy Wanski.
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing? It's me, Luigi, and I'm here to talk about sports.
All right, then man, we're about to get straight into it. So, y'all hear a lot of background noise on my stuff or no? All right, cool.
Nah,
First thing we got is a hypothetical question. So, let's say in the off season, Bron go to the Cavs, Giannis get traded to the Knicks. You know, Kawhi become a unrestricted free agent because what he got going on, his contract might get voided. Let's say he signed with the Pistons. Let's just say out of nowhere, KD get traded to the Heat in the off season, and let's say the Pacers get the number one pick and they get AJ DeBanza. So if all this happened, who y'all think comes out the Eastern Conference?
Philadelphia 76ers. And it's gonna be another year of VJ Max, and you feel me? We don't have an off season of. I mean, I don't trust the owner and the GM. I just trust the players. So give me the Philadelphia 76ers any day.
I'm not gonna lie. Zion he gonna like this answer. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Healthy Kawhi on that Pistons team. Yeah. I don't see niggas beating that. That's too much firepower.
Kawhi not going to Detroit.
It's a hypothetical, bro.
He would have stayed. He would have stayed. He would have stayed in. He would have stayed in Toronto for all that if he wanted to deal with the snow and the up north and stuff like that. He liked to be in the sun.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to predict because then you got the Pistons with Kawhi, K, and Durant and them. Then you got Giannis, Brunson, Cat, Bridges. They ain't keeping. They ain't gonna keep OG. And then you got with the Heat, KD, Bam, Hero, and I don't know who else after that because they might trade everybody else if they even keep Hero. And then AJ to the Pacers with Halliburton, Siakam, and Zubac. That'd be tough. And then we still got the 76ers with Embiid in them and Maxi. And then you still got the Celtics with Jalen Brown and Tatum and Vucevic and Derek White.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
So
sick.
if all this was to happen,
I mean,
go ahead.
I could see LeBron coming to the Cavs. I could see Kawhi leaving the Clippers. I could see Giannis going to New York. So those three seems realistic.
Hmm.
Like it seems like next year the East is really about to be a dogfight. It's a dogfight now, but it's like no real like favorites. But next year, if all that happened, it's gonna be a dogfight to the end.
Hmm. The LeBron to the Cavs, yeah. LeBron with D Mitch and Harden. Woo! I don't know.
Harden.
Damn. Uh,
I don't like Harden, but I like
yeah.
Bron. I like Bron. You team him up with D Mitch and you add maybe one more side character, probably get rid of James Harden. Yeah, if you can get rid of James Harden, I like that team.
Like I said, it's hypothetical, so the chance of it happening probably slim to none. But if it all did
I'm,
happen,
I,
whoever come out the East, the best.
I've been seeing it, man.
I don't know who gonna come out though.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been seeing LeBron the Cavs talk and chatter. I've been seeing it on Instagram or on social
Yeah,
medias. I don't
I would.
know. I kind of want to
I would
see it.
say it'd be between. It'd be between. Damn, I don't know. It'd be between the Cavs versus the Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'll say that. I feel wrong keeping the
Fuck,
Celtics out
fuck
though
the
and the
Knicks.
Knicks. Oh,
Yeah, if Knicks with Giannis is tough. Like that's tough. Cause who's gonna guard
that's true.
Giannis?
And build the wall.
But that's tough
Bro,
too,
this dude
cause
Bam hit like four threes in a row. Now they up
Yes, I
one.
take that.
cause
They 6 for 8
Brunson
from
Thank you.
three.
Brunson do hold on to the ball all shot clock, so that would be tough on Giannis, maybe potentially. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't like the Brunson Giannis connection. I don't think I would
You
like
don't
that
think
at
so?
all.
Now I'm
Nah,
thinking
I wouldn't
about
like
it.
that at
They're
all.
they're both super ball dominant, so it's like someone gonna have to get that
Mm.
pill up. And I don't know if Brunson. I don't know. I don't know.
Matter of fact, I don't know. I say like I'm saying Cavs and Pistons to conference finals, but it's like I might change it now and take the Cavs out and put the Celtics in there.
Yeah, Celtics with
Bro,
JT.
that's tough. Imagine if the East was like that though,
Celtics with
bro.
JT.
Bron to Cavs, Giannis to Knicks,
I'm
Kawhi to
glad it isn't.
Pistons, KD to Heat, AJ to Ben to the Pacers, the Celtics, 76ers. Who the fuck would you take, bro?
As a Sixers fan, I'm happy it isn't. Nigga, we barely in the playoffs as we speak.
Yeah, bro.
With this shit.
But it was just a little
Oh,
normal question,
keep
hypothetical.
them niggas
It's
on the
probably not
West.
gonna happen except for LeBron, and the Giannis. That could possibly happen, and the AJ going to Pacers. I doubt Kawhi and KD, let them go to the East. So, but we're gonna move on, man. So this next thing we got is a Twitter picture. I know y'all, the audience can't see it right now, but I'll tell you what it is. It's Keep Three, Cut Three, Young NBA Edition. So the names we got is Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag, and Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama, I don't know how to fucking say his name. And Shay, who would y'all keep and who would y'all cut?
I'm keeping Wemby because it's my favorite player, and I think internationally you can do more with him. I'm keeping Anthony Edwards because he's a dog, and he just has that swagger with him. Um, and then the last one is hard because they're all great players, and they all bring a lot to the table. Shea was the MVP, Finals MVP, one of the best seasons in an NBA career. Luca is Luca, but I guess I'll take Shea. I'll take Shea because, like you said, he's a proven winner. Um, and I think out of the four, besides Victor and Anthony Edwards, I think he's the best out of the four. So I'll pick him, and I'll cut Cade, I'll cut Luca, and I'll cut Cooper Flag.
You want me to go next, Kim, or not? You got it.
Go ahead,
All
Zai.
right, man. So the three we gonna keep. I'm gonna do keep cut. So the first person we keeping is Anthony Edwards, man. He's a young dog. He ain't scared of nothing. He ready for the comp. You don't care if we got to face LeBron, KD, whoever, the top of the top. I like that confidence in him. And he can score. He like a 5 level scorer. So, and then he play both sides too. The dog on defense when needed. So I'm gonna keep Anthony Edwards. So for the cut, I'm gonna cut Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag, he nice. He nice. I see what he doing, but like he got no one around him, so you have to do it as of right now, keeping the ball in his hands 95% of the time. And then so the second person we're gonna keep Shea. We're gonna keep Shea. That boy is shooting what 60+% right now. 60, I think it's like 60%, 64 plus true shooting percent. So that boy is a dog. He don't miss. It's mostly impossible to guard him, literally, as a guard. So then the next person we're gonna cut, Luca. We got to cut Luca just because of some fact he don't play both sides, bro. I'm sorry. Until he played both sides, that's when I keep him. But I got to cut him. And then last but not least, the last person
Mm-hmm.
we gonna keep. Ah,
Why you?
we got to keep Victor obviously because that man is a freaking demigod, 7'5" demigod. And nothing you can do about that. The last person we cutting is K, obviously. I love K, but you not Wimpy, bro. I'm sorry. If I could have, if it was a keep forward cut two, I would have kept you. You would have been the fourth, but I had to.
Wow.
Now, hold on. What was your three that you keeping? Victor, Shay.
Yeah, man.
So the same thing. Same three
Uh,
as me.
Okay. Well, look, fellas, mine's is a tad bit different.
mm,
A tad bit different. But I will say I'm keeping I'm keeping Cade Cunningham. I'm keeping Cade Cunningham. Um, I like what he's doing this year. Um, he's playing some extremely fantastic basketball. And the Detroit Pistons, they've been ass ever since I was born, damn near. So the fact that they are relevant these days, thanks to Mr. Cunningham, I just got to give him his flowers based off of that, to be honest. Um, my first cut would have to be uh, Cooper Flag. I think he's an exceptional talent. I think that he has a lot of potential to become even better than what he's been. But I think the guys that you have him paired up with right now, like they're all stars
mm-hmm.
today. He's the all star of the future. So just based off of right now, I'm going with the guys that are already here, that already have arrived. Um, the next keep that I got on my list is gonna be Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, I mean, you guys already painted the picture. Like he's just an exceptional talent. Inside, outside, he could shoot. He shoots like 10 threes a game if you need him. He's going to put you on a poster. He's going to talk shit. Like, he's exactly what you want on your roster. He's exactly who you want in your locker room. You want your locker next to his because you know he gonna be bullshitting all day, and you kind of want to bullshit with him. On top of him dropping damn near 30 a night, so I need Anthony Edwards and on my team in my rotation. My second cut would have to be Luka Doncic. I mean, it's like y'all said, Cuz don't play no fucking defense, and that's a problem. You don't play no fucking defense, and you be tired and shit. Like you don't show no effort on defense. Like I don't like that personally. I'm a two-way type of guy. I feel like you should play both ends of the floor. That's why they pay you the big bucks. So the fact that he's a cone, that don't really rock with me. Plus, you fat all the time. You don't even like staying in shape. You got one job, bro. Um, my last cut, and and this one's kind of weird. My last cut is gonna be Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Uh, I think Shea's fire. I think Shea's fire. I think Shea's fire, but since I already have Cade and Ant, I really don't think I need another ball dominant guard. I'm gonna keep Victor Wembanyama though, because Victor, I mean, the niggas did what? Isn't he like number one in DPOY right now or number two? Like the shit that he's doing on this court is ridiculous, and I want him on my team. I feel like he's the next, not even the next. I feel like he's great right now. So give me Vic. I'm taking Vic over Shea. Even right now, I like Victor Wembanyama's impact on the court right now over Shea's impact on the court right
Mm.
now. I feel like Wemby's a bigger piece than Shea right now. Boom.
I got a question for you. So you saying next 5 to 10 years, Cade will have a better 10 years than Shea?
Um,
I don't care about Shea last year. I'm going from this year to the next 10 years. Who
I
do you
think it's
think will accomplish more?
I think it's very possible, and I say that just because Cade Cade's impact to the Detroit Pistons is way bigger than Shea's impact to the OKC Thunder. Like, oh yeah, as we know, the OKC Thunder, they have so much depth. They have so many quality players on that roster that one injury isn't really gonna hinder them almost at any position 1 through 5. Whereas with the Pistons, if if they lose Cade Cunningham, bitch, that's the season. Like we don't got nobody else for real. So just
Yeah,
looking at impact to the team, I think that Cade has to shoulder more responsibility than a Shea Alexander.
the Thunder thing, I don't know about that because I feel like it's a system. Like the players are good, but the players are good in the system. You take them out of the Thunder, they might be ass again. You feel me? Like some of those role players, they won't do good in other teams. Like you, for instance, Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent and what's the dude that we had that we traded to Dallas? I can't remember his name.
Oh,
Light
the
skinned
twin,
boy. He was,
Caleb,
huh? Yeah,
Caleb,
yeah, Caleb.
Caleb.
Yup. Can't remember his last name, but Caleb, yeah.
Yeah, me
So
neither.
those two, they played great with the Heat. Outside of the Heat, they ain't been nothing. They're good role players for the Thunder organization. I feel like that's not a burden on Shea though. I feel like Shea still holds a lot on their shoulder. But you're not wrong though. But I feel like
Yeah,
they're the same thing. It's just Shea gonna have a better career.
yeah. I think with this, I just feel like they're just too talent. Like
Yeah, they are.
fuck the system. They got so much. Like they have legitimate like borderline starters coming off the bench
Yeah.
up until like the 14th, 15th man, which is ridiculous. Like you have depth like that, like people that could be borderline starters, like it's like, bro, like we're OP.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to stop this.
All right.
Great drafting, Mr. Presti.
All right, man. We're gonna move on, man.
And trading.
So the next thing we got another little picture that was on Twitter we found, but I'm gonna still ask the question since the viewers can't actually see it. So
Hmm.
outside of McBride, Trey McBride, and Brock Bowers, who has the best shot to finish as tight end one?
Man, this is tough, bro. This is so tough because both of these niggas don't have a quarterback currently. So it's like I feel like that matters. Like if we're going off of talent, like I don't even know there because I feel like they're both like the upper echelon, like top three tight ends in the league right now. And you could really any day you could choose one or the other. I think the only difference is Bowers just hasn't had a good quarterback ever or a decent quarterback ever in his career quite yet. And he's already broken records and did the whole 9 yards. Whereas Trey McBride, you seen him with Jacoby and he started popping off a little bit. Jacoby's a decent backup level quarterback, decent starter, spot starter at times. So that which one would I want? Which one would I want? I think I'm gonna go with Bowers. I think Bowers may be a more complete tight end. than McBride as far as on the
Oh, you
receiving
can't.
end and
Oh, wait,
blocking.
wait. What question you answering? Which one you take out of them two? Oh no,
Yeah.
no, that wasn't a question. That's
Oh, it's
outside of them
outside
two.
of those two.
Outside of them.
Oh, who has the
Yeah, who
best
has the best
shot?
shots finishing?
Oh, who has
Yeah,
the best
so
shot?
Kyle Pitts, Loveland,
Oh,
Fanning, Ferguson, Tanya.
yeah. Falcons
Mm,
boy. Pitts.
That was my pick.
mm,
Yeah, Pitts. I'm gonna go Pitts because Pitts came into the league with so much hype and he just never really showed. He's finally started hitting that gear this past season, and I feel like you can't really go backwards after that. I feel like something finally clicked for him. So for him, I think it's only up from here. Like it's really only up from here. I really like Tyler Warren though. I would put Tyler Warren as and Kyle Pitts like pitted against each other, sort of
hmm.
say. But I like Kyle Pitts just because of what he showed last year, and I think he can build off that tremendously because there's not many people to eat up targets in Atlanta outside of Drake London. So it's just him and
Even
London doing
even
what
with
they
their
do.
quarterback situations, because with Tyler Warren, ain't no telling when Daniel Jones coming back, and with Kyle Pitts, all his stuff came from Kirk Cousins, his second half of the season, to make him finish tight end. Did he finish tight end one? Yeah. So when
Yeah.
them releasing Kirk, which we'll get into that later, and now we're gonna assume Michael Penix is their starter. You still think he got the best chance? Because he wasn't doing nothing when Michael Penix was quarterback, and this was early in the season where they wasn't,
Yeah, I think
destined to lose, not make the playoff.
I don't think them boys like Michael Penix. I don't think them boys in Atlanta like him. And then they brought that new regime in. They want to bring their guy in. So I don't think Michael Penix's time there is going to be long at all. I don't think they're really even going to give him a shot, really. Especially what? He tore his ACL,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, he's cooked. He's not even going to be able to start the season probably. So they're going to bring in a guy that they like. I can see the Falcons drafting a quarterback realistically in this draft, and also maybe picking up a journeyman like a Malik Willis or
Mm-hmm.
somebody, and spinning the bottle
So,
that way. I don't think Penix time will be long in
so
the
even with
ATL.
all that, you still think Kyle Pitts could finish number one, even though with his quarterback situation being a question mark.
Oh my
Yeah, no,
goodness.
the thing with quarterbacks too is every stinky quarterback's best friend is a tight end. So it's like the stinkier the quarterback, the more targets the tight end
Okay.
is going to get. So
My answer was Pitts, but since he took Pitts, I'm gonna take Fanning. I think, like he just said, stinky quarterback's best friend is tight end, and the Browns probably got the most stinkiest quarterback in the league.
That's
So
crazy.
he's gonna get a lot of catches. So I'm taking Fanning to be tight end one.
No, that's crazy.
Hey, yo, Shador,
Shit,
I'm on your
shitty,
team, girl.
shitty Sanders.
Wait. But they just came out recently and said they don't know who has the starting role. It could be
I
Sanders
know.
or Deshaun Watson. And we
No,
haven't seen
that and
Deshaun
it,
Watson play football
they said
in
they might
forever.
bring in Malik Willis and shit like that too.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So it's fluid over there. You
I'm
never
about
know
to
what
say
they
that's another
do.
quarterback question mark.
I
I
was,
can't put. So my answer ain't gonna
Yeah.
be nobody with question back. I mean question there. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. I can't even talk. Questions at a question mark at quarterback. So I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to choose between either Loveland, Robert Tunyon, or Ferguson. It could be Ferguson if he only stayed consistent with his touchdowns. That was the reason why he was even up there, all them fucking touchdowns. So I'm not even going. To It could be him, but I don't think it's gonna be him because I don't think he's gonna repeat that touchdown cycle. Robert Tunyon, he was on a good roll before he got injured. It could be him too,
He,
but
uh,
I don't know. I don't know because Jordan Love like to spread the ball around a lot, even though Robert Tunyon was like his safety valve. But lastly, we got is Colston Loveland. Now I'm gonna go with Colston Loveland because the first half of the season was slow, but the second half of the season when him and Caleb going into playoffs, it shows you what Colston Loveland is capable of doing. Probably one of the probably the best receiving back that came out of class last year. I love my boy Tyler Warren, I'm a Colts fan, but I gotta call it how it is, how I see it. Colston Loveland was probably the best receiving back out of the class. I mean, receiving tight end out of the class last year. So I think with him having another offseason under his belt and him having him and that Caleb connection, I could see him finishing as tight end one next season, outside of Bowers and McBride. So I could see that taking another leap up, but we'll have to see, man. Let me see.
Like that. I like that. I like that choice. I like that choice.
I
I
do
think
too.
Colston Loveland. I think Colston Loveland. He does have a stinky QB and Cam. Or I call that pussy Cam.
Loveland had a
You say
stinky
Caleb Williams,
quarterback.
boo boo?
Yeah, Caleb Williams. Come on, you gotta call a spade, guys.
That's
We gotta
confirmed. He's winning.
we
He's
gotta
winning the
call a
Super.
spade a
You
spade.
mad? He still beat
He's
y'all,
winning
We
the
bro?
gotta.
Super Bowl. He
What?
about to
I
go
mean,
2-2 on that shit, bro.
listen, bro. What Caleb Williams did was nothing short of exceptional last year. But let's keep it a beam. For the first 3 quarters, Cuz was ass.
That
Like
happens everywhere, bro. But like I said,
genuinely.
what can you give me? If you can be ass and finish the game strong and give us a chance to win, I'll take that, bro. But some quarterbacks
It's
be ass the whole game. You feel me?
it's one thing to be ass, but it's another to be ass and give the ball up. Like that boy get a ball up. Caleb Williams
Yeah.
get that pill up, gang. Like, oh,
But bro, if you don't realize in this NFL, you gonna get turnovers because you coaches are asking you to put balls in places where is you feel me like no homo. It's gonna be like you quarterbacks gotta make tighter throws now. You feel me? It's not everything's not given or like only throw it when they're wide open. Like you have to make questionable throws to be good now. Like you can't just not throw it no more. Like turnovers is going to happen. So. I think
I
turnovers
don't
is
like
just going
that.
to go higher and higher every year
I don't
because
like
the
that,
defense is
bro.
getting better every year too, though.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think QB's got to get it
Fuck.
together, man. This shit nasty. I don't like all them turnovers.
But then again,
I have to
that give
leave
me
tomorrow and I gotta pack my
more reason
bag.
why I got Loveland because Caleb Williams, he loved trying to escape out the pocket and extend the play. Well, just give more opportunities for people to get
Hmm.
open. It's just a scramble drill at that point. So
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know what to see.
Get the answer.
I'm surprised you ain't go with your guy.
I
I
would
thought you was
have,
gonna go with
but
your
I
guy.
don't know who the quarterback, and I don't really want to get into it. I don't know who's gonna be starting
Is,
week one.
is Daniel Jones gonna be
I don't know.
healthy? Daniel Jones gonna be healthy
I
before
don't
now?
know. So yeah.
Question mark.
All right. The next question we got. Let me see. Excuse me. Charlotte Hornets. They are 28 and 31 right now in the East. They are the 10th seed. By the end of this season, will they make the playoffs? More than likely, they're going to have to go into the play-in to make it. So, do y'all see
Mhm.
them coming out of play-in to make the playoffs?
Yes,
I want to see them in the playoffs badly, so I hope they do. That's my answer.
I'm with Juan. Yes. I don't think they make 1 through 8 seed. Like you just mentioned, they're the 10th seed. I don't think they make 1 through 8 seed, but they will be in the play-in, and whoever has to see them in the play-in, that's tough because I think they're a lot better than what their record
Mm-hmm.
shows.
Well, I would. I say yeah, because it's tough to compete with them because they be averaging like 130, 125, 130. Let me see. They average
Talk about it.
115 plus points per game. They 12th right now out of the league. But I
Tuh.
would, yeah, bro. It seems like they average more than that though. So yeah, I'd say they made the playoffs. If they don't, it's gonna be because the Heat and the Magic made it over 'em. But when you got Lamelo, you know he got a burner and he be dishing out dimes. You got Khan, who I think is rookie of the year, but you know he got a burn on him. You got Bridges, you got Brandon Miller who got a burn on him. It's like it's gonna be tough. So the only downfall
Yeah,
is defense, the
yeah.
defensive side. But when they can make it up through offense, it's gonna be tough to beat them. So I think they made the playoffs.
I think also though, I think one thing they're also missing, the Hornets, because I love the young nucleus
Mm-hmm.
that they got. I feel like that nucleus is that's your future. Keep these niggas together. But I think the only thing they're missing is that veteran presence. That one veteran presence that can come in and fill it up too. I think if they get a veteran guy, I think that's all. I think that's the only thing the team is missing. Get that veteran. I know Bridges and Lamelo and them. They're technically like four, fifth
Mm-hmm.
year guys, whatever. But I mean, like a true vet, like a guy that's been to the playoffs. These guys don't have any playoff experience. They haven't been in any tough battles. Like just having that in your locker room that changes the mentality from series to series, game to game. So I think that's the only thing they're missing on their roster right
Who
now.
would you go get for the veteran presence? Would you get somebody that actually still hoop, or somebody that's like just you know?
Yeah. So at first I said someone that could come in, fill it in better in that
Okay.
way, but actually never mind because these boys can hold their own. They can hold their water. Plus they play too fast. The vet not gonna be able to keep up with the vet not
I
gonna be
was
able to
about to
keep up
say
with these niggas.
off of made basketball, they be doing
so
fast break
never
drills off
so
of
never
made basket.
mind.
You like what the hell? So
You feel me? So actually, I'm happy you brought that up because I think it was earlier today. I seen a notification that Taj Gibson just got picked up. He's 40
yeah.
years old. He's not playing any basketball. Okay, he's not there to get no buckets, play no defense, maybe give you spot minutes when a nigga tired or whatever, maybe 5 minutes
Mm-hmm.
max. But he's there to give you that wisdom, to give you that day to day wisdom, put his arm over some young guys, tell these boys the way. He's been in a lot, he's very playoff tested, been in many battles in the playoffs. Those are the type of moves for a young roster like the Charlotte Hornets that they should go out and make. Find you a veteran that's 40, 38, something like that, battle tested, been to the playoffs, maybe even been to a chip if you can find one of them. Get him on your bench. Get him on your bench.
Okay. I can mess with that. Um. Yeah. Okay. I agree with you. I agree with you. But do you think they need one more piece to like take them over the hump, or should they trade somebody going in the next season?
I, I wouldn't trade anybody. I
Yeah,
think they have I think the core starting guys, I think
Mm.
they're good. I think the only thing they're missing really is a center.
Yeah.
you just
I
pick up
think
and throw in free agency, bro.
I think if you can find a mobile 7 footer, like because you gonna have to be mobile running
Yeah.
with these boys. If you can find you a mobile footer that don't even need to get buckets. He don't even need to get buckets. You need him strictly just to protect the paint like these. You just need him in the paint like these, running fast as shit up and down the
Mm-hmm.
court. You don't even really need a jumper. A jumper would be a plus because then we can five out this shit. But all I need you to do is be in the paint like these because they lineup is
Yeah.
humongous. Them niggas is 6'6" and above. Get you a footer, and I feel like that's the only piece you're missing. You got everything else. You got everything.
Okay. Okay.
What you think? What you think, Zai? What you think?
Uh,
You think they missing somebody?
for like
Or if they could use something, what would you add to their team to
I
make
like that
them
they got
better?
Kobe White, but I don't think Kobe White want to be there. So to be honest with you, I just think they need some bench depth, and I do think they need another big because I love
Yeah.
Diabate. My boy went to Michigan, so I respect him for that. But
Yeah.
I feel like Diabate would be a serviceable piece off the bench, and they should go sign like a. You can go
That's where
sign. You
it's
can go
tricky.
sign like a. I mean, go get a Conwoo whatever from the Hawks that could stretch the floor on offense and
Oh,
play good
okay.
solid defense in the paint.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
like you can get a person
I
like
like
that.
O'Connell. He's a little
Yeah,
undersized though. Ain't he like six
is he?
nine,
I
six
thought
eight, something like
if he's.
that?
I need. Yeah, hold. Let
Six
me see.
nine,
Let
maybe
me see.
six
Let me
ten.
see. Let me see.
Cause I like O'Connell. He be
He
balling.
is 6'10".
And
He's
he's
6'10".
gritty.
But that's cool. That's cool. I
Six
don't
ten.
really want no tall,
Okay. Okay.
tall. I'm on a 6'11". 6'10" would be okay for him, but I want a 6'11" to 7 footer. So yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
would be
I ain't
cool.
mad at that.
Con would be cool. So yeah, but yeah,
Bench depth too. Yeah.
that's what I'll go with. Um, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Conwood.
Let me see. All right, we're gonna move on to the next question. So next question we got. Even though the Pistons is the number one seed in the East right now, does it look like the Cavs will be favorites to make it out if Tatum don't come back?
Fuck no.
Damn.
Fuck
Even
no.
the way they've been hooping
Fuck
with the
no.
full five.
No.
They have James Harden on their team. No. He literally doesn't play good basketball in the playoffs. It's over. All that regular season shit is. We have a full history. We have a full. His whole career, this nigga has been ass in the playoffs. He'll have maybe a game here, a game there. But this nigga is historically ass as fuck in the playoffs. You, we've seen it everywhere he's been. He's been ass in the playoffs everywhere he's been. I've never walked away from watching Harden in a playoff series and went like, damn, like he went crazy, bro. I don't know how they didn't win. It's always damn. Harden put up a shitty game and they lost. like, or a shitty series and they
That's true.
lost. So yeah, it's gonna look like the Mavs did last year, where D Mitch had to chuck 100 fucking shots just to keep them in the game, and it's gonna be even worse because James Harden gonna try to bring the ball up and he gonna be turning the ball over 10 times a fucking series because he's scared as shit at the moment. He'll have one game
Mm,
where he'll look fantastic and look just like you want him to look, and then that shit will fade to black.
mm, okay, okay. Well, even though you said all that, me personally, I had to see. I gotta see. I would say no, they ain't the favorites right now because I gotta see. I have to see how they match up with the Pistons, like in a regular season. I'm sure they got like one or two more games against each other, but I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be surprised if they make it out the East. I know James Harden this, James Harden that, but at the same time, like Harden had an okay playoffs last year. Okay
I bet we played.
against the Nuggets,
I how about
but
this?
he was he was bald. He had to be like he mostly had to be the second option, which he kind of over here on the Cavs. He got to be the second and a half option if we being honest, because Mobley can't be the
Right.
second option. But we don't got to put the
Mm-mm.
pressure on Harden to be the second option over here either. Y'all could both be tied for the second option if that makes sense. If that makes sense, like yeah, we need Harden to score more to come through in the clutch a little bit more than you Mobley. But at the same time,
Right.
if it don't work out with Harden, then that's when we can rely on Mobley and hopefully Mobley come through. But
Yeah.
even then, when Harden playing, shit, you might say Jared Allen is second option now, bro. The way Harden helped out Jared Allen so much. Jared Allen averaging like 20.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah, he
been
been averaging like 22 plus and like 14 boards, bro.
Easy
So
buckets.
it's like I I wouldn't say they're the favorite still right now. I would say the Pistons, but I wouldn't be surprised if they come out the East because I feel like it's less pressure on D Mitch, which I feel like is less pressure on Harden. I feel like it's less pressure on D Mitch because he don't got a ball handle all the whole time. but then it's less pressure on Harden because he
Mm-hmm.
know he got D Mitch. Then he know he got Jared Allen who giving him 22, 15, and he know he got Mobley right there too who could come through for him if you need to. And they got bench pieces, bro. They got Keon Ellis and Dennis Schroeder too, bro. So it's like with Tyson, who's ain't bad.
Yeah.
You got your 3 point shooters in Dean Wade and Merrill. And Max Strus still ain't back yet. I don't know if he ever gonna come back, but if he do, it's another 3 point shooter right there. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I won't be surprised they come out the East, bro. Like I don't think Harden needs to put up 28 and 12 this playoffs. I think he'll need to put up 14 to 17, 5 and 8. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think it'll be enough. Now, I think that would be enough.
In 40
Listen, though, I
minutes?
think
In 40
obviously I think he's gonna
minutes?
do more. He's gonna do more
14?
than that. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I think that's all he needs to do. I think that's all he need to do until they get to the conference finals. Then
Yeah.
he might just step it up a little bit more. And then,
Okay. So what? So conference finals get there. What are you expecting?
well, let's assume they're gonna play the Pistons, right? Let's assume they're gonna play the Pistons, right? Let's assume.
Okay.
Or or
He's
or
claimed.
even though I did
He's
say if
claimed.
Tatum don't come back, or let's assume they're gonna play the Celtics, right? So if they
Mm-hmm.
play the Celtics or the Pistons, I'm gonna need them for 18 to 20. 18 to 20, I think that's cool.
That's
Rebounds,
fair.
rebounds. I'm not really don't care because you got Mobley and Allen, so and
Yeah, they should be
Tyson.
eating
So yeah, I'm
everything
not
up
really
down
worried
there.
about that. Assists,
No different.
assists. I'm gonna expect 9 to 12 because you know Jared Allen. That's the way Jared Allen get his bread and butter from Harden.
Exactly. Easy
So
buckets.
from
Easy
that and
buckets.
putbacks. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna expect. I'm gonna expect at least keep the turnovers down
That's
to at least 3, nigga. I know you like to turn the ball over in the playoffs. So
versus the
yeah,
Celtics.
I know.
Oh man.
I
Or
know.
Detroit.
I know.
Man, that hard
I know.
defense.
But I'm not. I'm just not. I
Whew.
just feel like Harden feel like he could play more freely. That's why I feel like it'd be a different playoffs this year for him. He could go out there and fuck up and fold like how you were saying how you been doing, and then nobody will be bat an eye.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be surprised too if he does good and they make the conference finals or make it to the finals. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care about the Cavs or the Pistons. I think the Celtics are still one of the best
Mm,
teams in the East. I still give it. I still give a lot of credit to the Knicks. And then I'm a Sixers fan, so I have a lot of faith in my Sixers. So I wouldn't say they're like bona fide favorites to come out
mm,
of the East. Like they look good now, but we seen the Cavs look great last year and then got lost in seven to
yeah.
the Magic. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't believe in nobody on that team. Um, and then with the Pistons,
Outside of D Mitch.
just because you're the one seed don't mean that you're the best team in the East. You know what I mean? Like that don't mean you're the best team in the conference. Like I don't think they're the best team. Yeah, they're playing great. They are a contender, but I just wouldn't give it to them yet. I would have to
What
see
what
them in the playoff.
what is his eye? Is it Atlanta Hawks? What year was that? Atlanta Hawks
I was like
2016, twenty
When they
fourteen.
play
16.
the Knicks
Oh
or
no,
something.
no, 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 14, 14, yeah. With Kyle
Where
Korver,
they, yeah, where they was number one with Jeff
Oh
Paul
T.
Millsap,
yeah. I mean
yeah,
that's
Jeff
LeBron, bro.
T.
It's LeBron, bro. It's LeBron, bro. They don't gotta face no
Yeah,
LeBron this
that's
playoff.
how
Gotta face Tatum though.
that's exactly how I
But
view that's how I view the Cavs. They're the Hawks from like they're gonna be good, but they're not gonna be good enough. They're not gonna have enough.
okay, okay, all right. Well, we can move on then. So the next question we got: does the game qualifications for like all these awards does it water down like all these awards like the NBA MVP, the first team all NBA and all that BS? Does it water winning those awards down because of game qualification?
You wanna know what's crazy? You wanna know what's crazy? Is I actually looked into this question. So I went and I looked. I said, has there ever been an MVP that won without playing 80% of the games? And surprisingly, there hasn't. Like they say technically there's like
Mm,
five. but they were like when racism was still in it. You know what I'm saying? Like where it was like easily identifiable in the league.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? So I'm like, I didn't really count those. So I'm like, you know what? It's not a bad rule. I personally don't like the rule because they did it to spite Joel Embiid, and I thought that was corny as shit. But I don't know. Maybe you could lower it, but at the end of the day, like when you look at the history, it's pretty fascinating how they came up with that rule, the 80% rule, 65 games in an 81 game season. And you know, of course, there was lockout seasons, shortened season, stuff like that where people won MVPs, but they still played a bulk of, they played 80% or more of those games in those years. But it just was interesting to see that even with that 65 game rule, like throughout history, without us thinking about games played, usually the MVP played 65 or more games. So I don't know. I never liked it, but I mean, history says that typically you can't get any of these awards without playing at least 80%. So I think it checks out. I think people are upset because now it's happening to their favorite players, but hey, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, we just hit the a clutch ass three. Now we up 7 with 20 seconds left. 28 seconds. Bang!
That's tough.
What you think about it, Juan?
What? I was watching the Sixers game. Sorry.
Do the game qualifications water down the NBA awards or no?
Like he said, it's the Embiid rule. I like it, but then I don't like it because if a
Right.
player is actually hurt and he's hurt for 3 weeks, that's not his fault. Like I can understand if you're doing it to like Embiid, who purposely don't play back to back, or like Kawhi's or stuff of that nature. I understand it, but you're hurting Jokic because he's actually hurt and now he's forcing to play hurt so he can get all-star money, stuff like that. Like people like, for instance, Jokic. Or let me not say Jokic. Let me think of somebody that's fighting for a contract. Um, I can't think of any at the moment. Sorry. But if I'm a basketball player, I'm on the last year of my contract. If I'm fighting
Kawhi.
for a contract, if I did first team, second team, third team, my contract is automatically higher. And if I
Facts.
don't play 65 games that year, I'm not eligible for those all NBA teams. That's messed up. Like if I'm really hurt, that shouldn't qualify as me missing games. I feel like it should be based off a player. It's based off situational players. Like you feel me? Like they should have the reason why you're missing. They should have it as injured, hurt. I mean injured or rest. Now if you're resting, if you rest so many games, then you don't qualify. But if you're injured, that shouldn't count against you.
Well,
It's like missing
Like
well, if
days in
they start
school.
making,
If
I,
Noah missed 10 days of school and he got doctor's note for 8 of them, only 2 of them count. You feel me? That's how it should be in the
well, if they
NBA.
start making up the injuries, should they should the NBA take caution like to bring a doctor out there to see if it's
Yeah, but
valid?
then you got doctor's report.
The doctors can lie.
You
You
got
think the
doctor's
NBA should
report.
send
They
their
gotta
own
read the
doctors though?
report.
facts. Money.
Yeah, they
Hey,
should have a
Zai,
team doctor and
Zai,
an NBA doctor.
Zai. I seen that. I
Okay.
seen that. They did that to the
I
Utah
seen it, yeah.
Jazz with Laurie Markkinen. They sent the NBA doctor out to make sure that nigga was
Yeah.
hurt. And now it's
Yeah.
like, all right, let's make sure
They
you
ended
hurt.
up they
Cause
ended up
nigga,
not
if you
doing it
not
though.
hurt,
They said they
you better
wasn't
suit
gonna do it.
up.
They ended up not doing it. But
But
Oh,
that's an example. It can
that's what
happen
they
they
in
probably
need to
did it to
basketball.
do.
scare their
Yeah,
ass.
that's what they need to do. Yeah, Laurie Markkinen, he probably somewhere healthy as shit,
Yeah,
just
bro.
chilling. Like, oh yeah, hold on, let's check his
Exactly.
vitals.
So
Let's check that nigga
yeah,
vitals, bro.
I agree with y'all. I mean, I agree with y'all. Like if like you said the Kawhi situation and all that and B stuff, then nah, they shouldn't. But if you actually hurt and you out for 60, you only play 60 what 160 games, you actually hurt. I was like, yeah, that is messed up. But I'm not gonna say water is down because like you just said, Keem, you check all the MVPs, they all
It,
play 80%.
it checks.
So
It checks
I
out.
don't know. I don't know if that's the same for the first team all NBAs though, and second teams and all that, and
Mm-hmm.
the DPOY and all
Mm-hmm.
that. But
Yeah, I didn't
But
research
for the
that.
MVPs,
That'd be
I guess
interesting to
it
look
makes
into.
sense.
Actually, let me look into that. Let me see if anybody has ever made
But
has actually join me. Join me,
got
fellas.
you, I got you.
Join me on this journey.
I think Aaron Fry out here though.
Has anyone ever won first team on NBA playing less than 80% of games?
Back in the day, I don't know. That's a great question.
Okay. Well, it's not giving me any names off the bat. I know that was pretty long. That was a pretty long output. This gives me all the people
Yeah.
who've made first team all
So
NBA.
it's really no, I don't know.
But I think I
But you would
yeah,
assume if they
it
made all that, they at
it
least
won't give
played
me the games.
70, 70 plus. 70 games.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure.
I guess the
For
NBA
sure.
probably just found the
And these
sweet
I
spot.
mean all the names I'm going through too, like these are all pretty like not injured niggas. Like what Marcus Saul. I know he be injured. But I remember when he won DPOY, just on some
Yeah.
doggy shit. Yeah, it's not gonna give me the oh yes it will. I would have to click into each one individually.
Oh hell.
So look, when he won Defensive Player of the Year 2012, 2013, he played 80 games.
Okay.
So that's one. 2014, he was first team All NBA. 2014, 2015, he played 81
Yeah.
games. So yeah.
We have to assume. Well, effort. I'll
Yeah.
have to assume they play at least 77. I go. That's the lowest I go.
You know what I'm
I have to
saying?
assume they play 77
You know
plus.
what I'm saying? Like that's kind of valid.
77%.
It's kind of valid when you look at it. It's kind of valid, man.
Well, all right, then, man. About to move on to these NFL questions. We only got like one, two, three, four, five. So then we out of here. So the first question we got: Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins. That boy got released. I'm not gonna ask y'all. Like, I'm not gonna ask y'all what team he gonna start for or whatever. I'll just say what team could use him right now. It could be for a backup. It could be for like this veteran experience. It don't gotta be just a start. What team you think could use him right now? But even though I'm gonna assume he gonna want to start,
For a
I'm gonna assume
veteran
he gonna want to
presence,
start cause I think he said he wanted to start. So, but F it, yeah, for a veteran presence.
so I'm gonna have one team for a veteran presence, and I'll have one team that he realistically could
Okay.
make better. I'll start with the veteran presence. The veteran presence, Kirk Cousins, I would love him to be paired up with Cam Ward in
Mm,
Tennessee to help develop Cam Ward because Cam Ward has all the talent. I think he has the everything in between the brains as well. But I feel like Kirk Cousins, his acumen, the way that he reads the game, I think he could help grow Cam Ward's football acumen, especially at the line of scrimmage, learning how to break down those coverages even better, finding those hot routes, finding those hot guys coming off the edge, whatever, breaking down film with him. You break down film with Kirk Cousins, being a young player like that, it's gonna take your game. It's gonna 2x your game. Um, couldn't say the same for Michael Penix, unfortunately, but I feel like Cam Ward would be a great candidate for to have a mentor like that. Now, as for a team, I think he could make like realistically better. I would say the Raiders.
mm,
Like if he went to the Raiders, like he could turn up a little bit. You got Brock out there. You got Brock Bowers on the perimeter. You got Ashton Genty. Lord knows what you're gonna pick up in the draft. I know they probably pick up the QB that just
yeah.
won the chip, but man, oh man, like that'd be a good spot for Kurt to. That'd be a great spot for Kurt, and that'd be a great situation for the Raiders. Draft a rookie, let him get a year
Mhm.
under his belt, and then do what Atlanta did to Kirk, and just tell him, hey man, like you gonna have to play the back after 1 or 2 seasons until we feel comfortable with where the rookie's at. So yeah, I could see him Raiders, um, for a starting role, or even the
Mm.
Cardinals. Raiders or
You
Cardinals.
think? You think? My
Yeah,
fault.
my answer would be the Vikings. You already know the system. You shouldn't have left the first place. You probably stood at your house out there. They got JJ McCarthy, who's not looking good. You could easily get the starting job there in the system you knew. You can win games there again. Um, and then if he wanted to be a backup, I would say if he really wanted to be a backup, I don't know if you want to. I would just say I guess the Dolphins. I would say the Dolphins because I know they don't go young with their quarterback, so you can either compete for the starting job or be a backup for them.
Mm. Damn, y'all got some good answers. I was gonna say, Keem, do you think he want to? You
That was
think
a
he want to go to
fantastic
the
answer.
Raiders even with that trash ass O line? You know his old ass ain't moving nowhere.
I wouldn't go to the Raiders. Bro, the Raiders they got the number one pick, bro. In today's NFL, you start your number one
Yeah, I
pick.
think haven't every
So
number one pick started in the first year for a quarterback.
yeah, I think so. So I don't
Yeah.
see the Raiders doing that.
Yeah, it's one of those things, man. It's like, do you put the longevity of your career first, or do you put your desire to
Mm-hmm.
start first? Because if you want to start, you're gonna have to go to some unfavorable situations with more than likely O line that is rebuilding. Like you're not gonna come to some. Excuse me, my apologies, fellas. You're not gonna come to something that's already made and ready to go. No one's looking for Kirk Cousins to guide them to the Super Bowl. We're looking for you to guide us through the rebuild right now. That's who you're a
That's right.
stopgate. You're a Danny Jones for us right now. We want to see what you got, and until we get what we want. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
a
we
bridge
don't
quarterback.
want you. Yeah, you're a bridge.
They're a
Exactly.
bridge
Thank you.
quarterback. Yeah.
Thank you, Juan. You're a bridge quarterback. We want you here because we know you're good enough that we can still sell tickets and win a couple games. But we got our eye in the field. We're looking for our franchise guy.
I mean, I feel like what Juan said, he could go to the Vikings and probably win that job. And that's
Facts.
not. And
I didn't even think of that.
that's the team that's easily gonna make the playoffs if we go. If they gonna win it,
Look,
I like. But like you
they
said,
said
is it seeing us gonna win the Super Bowl with Kirk Cousins? I don't think so. But
they said he didn't scam the Vikings once. Ain't nothing to do it again. They made that nigga one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, if I'm the Vikings, I'm like, bro, you scammed me once. Now we gotta do a league minimum.
Let me see.
I need
You
my
owe
due
us.
back.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Out of all the teams in here, he could go to. Damn.
Man, shout out to Perk, man. Perk he really be scamming teams, bro.
Mm,
He be scamming niggas for them big deals. He's like the Tobias Harris of the NFL. Like, how the hell do you
Harris been
keep
hooping
getting
though.
these?
Well, NBA players. The problem is the NBA contracts are inflated now. So like
Yeah,
he's not. He don't deserve the money he's making. I mean, he deserves it. I'm not gonna knock a man for their money, but like he
I will.
he is like he's a role player. He's not an all star. And like
Right.
he had great moments, but I never labeled him an all star, and he got all star money.
And that's how I feel
So
about Kurt. Like, you're not an
yeah,
all-star, but you're putting up somewhat all-star like numbers,
number.
esque
He
numbers.
has
So it's
great
like,
moments. So you like
yeah,
that?
exactly.
You like that?
Exactly.
That shit was crazy. Then he got
Yeah,
the
you like that?
Kirk Banks. Like he has great moments. Like the NFL, like I respect what he done to the NFL because I would love watching him play. But
Mhm.
like you said, he's a role player at best.
It's a fair analysis.
Let me 1 second. My fault. Hold
They said Kirk was cooking the league with short term deals. That's how he was cooking them. Yeah, just give me the short term. Give me that.
Franchise tag. He was getting
Yeah.
paid for them
He
franchise
he
tag. Wasn't even a top five quarterback getting paid top five quarterback money.
the commanders kept franchise tagging the nigga,
Yeah,
putting him on 1 years. And then he finally got that check. And he even signed a short check. I think it was for like a 3 year, a
he
two,
got
three
3 years.
year. And he's out for blood. He wants some more. He like, who else I can scam? I got to scam likely. As soon as you hear Kirk calling, scam likely.
Mm-hmm.
on. All right. Yeah, I agree with y'all. I mean, I really don't got nothing to say. Y'all really said it. The only teams he could go to is the Vikings and Dolphins. He could go to the Raiders too, but I doubt they have their number one pick sit to start off. So, hey, I agree with y'all. I don't really nothing to say about that. But we're gonna move on. Next, we got Jeremiah Love. So, Jeremiah Love is a running back from Notre Dame. If anybody don't know, he's supposed to be first round pick. But do y'all think Jeremiah Love will be a top 10 pick in the first round?
I don't see how he isn't. I really don't. I think Jeremiah Love is Ezekiel Elliott esque. I think he's a game changer. He's the same. He's in that same talent as Ezekiel, as Ashton Genty, and I seen Ashton Genty. He went top 10 too. So, and I think he might be even better than
Mm-hmm.
Ashton Genty. So yeah, I got him top 10. I got him top 10 easily.
Let me see something.
That boy's so fast, man. He's so big and so fast, bro. You can't teach that.
Yeah.
Can't teach
Can't
that.
teach speed. Can't teach height.
You know what I'm saying? Like this guy's a unit.
You can't teach that.
Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hold on, I'm about to pause this. I'm about to pause this real quick. LTS Network. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yo, my man's just hit me. He said that little cracker, Colin Gillespie is snapping.
Yeah, bro, the Lakers losing. Boy, I can't even believe that. But all right, to go back to the question, would Jamari Love be a top 10 pick? He will be because just from his intangibles, that boy, his change of direction is crazy. His spin, the way he be spinning off niggas, his speed crazy. He ain't the next Jameer Gibbs though, but he is. He got the speed. He got the physicals to run niggas over too. So I think he'd
Oopsie.
be a top 10 pick. I don't think he'd be a Jameer Gibbs. I don't think he'd be like a Bijan, but he'd be. I could see him being a top 7 back in the future. So I don't. What I do? I think he's worth the top 10 pick. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. No, but I think he will be a top 10 pick. So I don't think he's worth no top 10 pick, bro.
You don't think he's worth
Hell no, I don't
it,
think he's worth no top 10 pick.
bro?
Cause I said it
No,
before. I
bro,
like his back.
no,
I
bro.
like the backup. I like his backup better than him. His backup entered the draft too. Price. I like his backup way better than him. Yes, but I don't think he's no top 10 pick. He's not worth no top 10 pick, bro.
6 feet,
I,
6 feet
I,
tall,
I see him.
two
He's
hundred
I
nice.
fifty
I
think
just don't think he's
pounds,
worth a top
I
10
think
pick.
he's worth.
four
I think he'll be
forty.
top. I think he'll be top 10. I think he's on fall to the 7 to
But do
10
you think
range.
he's worth a top 10 pick? You think he's
Bro,
worth the top
Yeah,
10 pick
I
one
think he's
thousand
worth
percent.
8,
out of
9,
all
10.
the running backs in the league?
Worth
If I
one
need a
thousand.
running, if I'm the Chiefs, what they at, the 9 or the 8?
They got.
They're at
I'm
the
about to say
eighth
they top
spot
10
or
somewhere.
ninth spot.
If I'm
Ninth
the
spot.
Chiefs, if I get one of the defensive ends from Miami, I would take them.
Yeah.
If not, I'm taking Jeremiah Love.
Oh, that's impossible.
Uh,
Them boys
I
going
know, but
top.
just in case, if they
Yeah.
do fall, I'm taking those. If that's the only 2 people I'm taking over him, if I'm the Chiefs.
If them boys fall, Howie, you better hit those phone lines so fucking hard, brother.
weak.
I'll tell you that.
All right, well.
And somebody better grab Jeremiah Love and not let Patrick Mahomes have him. Because what the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you want that to happen? You want to be the GM that let Patrick Mahomes go three-peat?
Hold on.
So think about that, GMs. Think about that. Saints, Saints. You guys got a lot of holes, but someone's got to take the shot. Someone's got to take the shot. Someone's got to get shot to prevent that shit from happening. There's no way Jeremiah Love can go to Kansas City. There's no way.
23. All right, y'all ready for this one? So, the next topic we got is that it will be a failed draft, and it will be a failed NFL draft if my team don't select ... So, with this topic, Keem, you going to be the Eagles. Obviously, Juan, as you can see in your background, you the Steelers. So, first round, I'm the coach, but we don't got no first round. I'll go by my second round. Just only going for the first pick. So, first round, the Steelers are the 21st pick. And then the Eagles is the 23rd pick. So, the NFL draft will be a failure for y'all teams if y'all don't select who. It don't got to be a player. It could just be a position, too. Y'all the GMs for y'all team.
Want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Listen, man. This is how I look at it. I'm an Eagles fan, so I really, it's combine just started. We're gonna start getting our information together, seeing who we like, who we dislike, who we want, who we don't want. But right now, just being in the position that we're in, we got a lot of young, cost-controlled talent on the defensive side. Most of these guys are on their rookie deals. A lot of paper and a lot of decisions will need to be made fairly soon. With that in mind, we have a bunch of stars on the offensive end currently. I don't know how long that's gonna last. So it might be time to start switching sides with the defense and offense, if you get what I'm saying. Whereas we need more cost controlled players on rookie deals on the offensive side, and we'll have to start signing our guys on the defensive side to longer term deals. So with that in mind, I think the Eagles need to walk away from this draft with Lane Johnson's replacement, first and foremost. We need to draft Lane Johnson's replacement. He already contemplated retirement this year. Our center contemplated retirement this year. So a lot of moving pieces. We just fired or didn't fire him, but he walked away from the club. Our O-line coach, who's a dog, he's one of the greatest of all time. So a lot of change going on in that O-line room. It's time to start ushering that new era. We Jason Kelsey retired already. Lane Johnson's the last one left. Need his replacement. I'm always best talent available, but whoever you like out of this this offensive tackle crop, select them. We have the picks to get them. Get them. And make sure you keep selecting the best player because that's all you need. Best player available.
What about you, Wonsky, for your Steelers 21st pick? What position?
My answer is simple. Wide receiver too. That's all we need. If we bring A-Rod back, unless we get if we get a nice quarterback, cool. But we need a wide receiver too. We needed one before the trade deadline. We didn't trade for him. We need a wide receiver too. That's all. That's all I'm asking for. Maybe some O line help.
Yeah.
Maybe some B. We don't really need
Yeah.
much on defensively, but we need a lot of wide
You sure
receiver
about
help.
that?
That's it. No, I
You
mean
like
we
those?
could get younger on defense. You feel
You
me?
like those
But
corners? Yeah,
that's
I was about
not
to say you like those corners.
our corners.
You like
Our
the
corner.
safety.
Joey Porter is one of the best corner in the league. Top three
Uh,
in the league. You gotta
uh,
check his stats out.
uh,
And then and we got Jalen Ramsey. We got some young guys that played good at the end. It wasn't the corners. I think we
I
just need
mean,
a
I
wide
meant to say
receiver.
secondary. I meant to say secondary in totality.
Yeah, because our safety is Jalen Ramsey. So we
Yeah.
had a lot of old people. We signed Jabril Peppers. The one dude got hurt that we
Uh,
had that was really good. I can't remember his name. His name is
he's so
gone.
good. He's so good. You
Nah,
can't remember
he
his
played good. He played good, but he got hurt. He was a hard hitter too.
name.
I can't remember
Okay.
his name. Um,
Okay. Cam
but
Hayward.
yeah,
Oh my God.
we just need a wide receiver. Cam Hayward is old, but
Old as
as Zion, I had to
fuck.
prove him wrong. His stats is
No, he's
top
still
three in the
balling. He's
league.
elite. No,
He's
he's
top
elite.
three, bro. The year
He's
before, he
elite.
was the second best player in the league. So statistically, by PFF. So
No.
you
He's
gotta
yeah,
go
he's
check
still
the
elite.
stat.
It's just he's old as fuck. It's like
I
Lane
know, but
Johnson.
we already
Like he's still
drafted.
elite.
We drafted his replacement last year in the first round. So we good off that. You feel me? We got enough edge rushers. We just need a wide receiver too. That's it.
Okay. Well,
I would have went O line.
my pick is in the second round. We just need a D lineman, linebackers, D lineman linebackers. If we can get that linebacker from Texas Tech, I'm cool with that. But D lineman linebacker, that's all I really gotta say. I ain't gonna say nothing else to it. That's it. Oh, camera.
You didn't like DeForest and them boys?
The four is cool, but our DNs, we don't get enough pressure.
Yeah, but
We don't stop the run good enough either.
What what was that boy? Didn't y'all draft the boy at like USC? The light skinned boy, not
No,
Latu.
not allowed to. We drafted
What's
some
his
Ohio
name?
State bum ass nigga. I know exactly what it is. I don't want to talk about him though. He fuck him. He was a DM, but I don't know why he drafted him.
Okay.
So
All right, we don't
they
gotta
can be a
talk
D
about
tackle, DN. Shit, need both, and
it.
linebackers stop the run and get more pressure.
Yeah, y'all got the corners. Y'all got the corners now.
And
Y'all just need the
exactly.
pressure.
So we can start with the D line first.
Yeah.
So
I ain't mad at that. That's where the games start. At the line.
mhm.
Hello.
All right, man. Next question we got: Malik Willis. So this boy Malik Willis is in. Ain't he a free agent? He a free agent now. Yeah. So Malik Willis
Yeah.
is in all these talks to go to these teams: the Dolphins, the Jets, just any team that need a quarterback out of nowhere. So if he do end up going to like the Dolphins or whatever, can we expect a Malik Willis breakout season next season?
No.
I have no Malik Willis thoughts, so that's my answer.
No. 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 That's how talented of a system Matt LaFleur
Mm-hmm.
runs. Matt LaFleur and those guys run is that no. You need the coaches in order to recapture the magic that he's bringing, that he brought last year. I think if you send him to one of these poverty-stricken franchises, it's game over. I mean, we just watched it with Sam Darnold. Like Sam Darnold was a promising prospect out of USC, goes to a poverty-stricken franchise. Now we talk about him seeing ghosts. He goes to he goes to a decent franchise in Minnesota, revitalizes his career, goes to a decent franchise in Seattle, wins the Super Bowl. So, it really matters where you go. Like I think I was watching a little bit of the draft, and you can see people saying, I heard one of the draft picks say, "Yeah, I can't really play well in New York." I said, "Oh shit, niggas not trying to go." Yeah, that's the move. You don't want to go there. They will destroy your career, bro. If he and I ain't mad at him because he has an opportunity to get some generational pape.
Mm-hmm.
So, whenever the pape is calling, why not answer? But boy, oh boy, I hope you ready for the mental stress it's gonna cause, the physical stress it's gonna cause, and the fact that everybody gonna blame it on you because you asked now.
Uh, Breakout season, no. Okay season, yes. I see him having an okay season because he looked. How I want to put this. The potential is there. The potential is there.
Yeah.
I just feel like I still
Hmm.
feel like he need someone guiding him, like a real veteran coach.
For sure.
So I think it really depends on what team he go to. A veteran coach, and he need a veteran quarterback right there beside him too. Then we might be talking breakout season the next 1 to 3 years or whatever. But breakout season, nah. Average, okay season, yeah, cool, whatever. That's how I look at it. All right, man.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be
It is.
tough,
It
man.
is. But we'll have to see. Last question.
Probably gonna
Go
have a
ahead. My fault. What you about to say?
No, I was just gonna say he probably gonna have a battle line. Not, I mean, I can't even say playmakers because ain't really any playmakers in Green Bay for real. So he's kind of
Yeah.
used to that. But boy, that O line play that's a big factor.
Um, Last question we got. Javante Williams recently signed with the Cowboys. A 3 year, 24 mil. Was it well deserved? Underpaid, overpaid, or just right?
I think it was just right, man. I think Javante Williams, he did his thing
Mm-hmm.
out there. He did his thing in Dallas. I mean, he was everything you wanted him to be. I mean, he was fresh off the ACL again, and he did what I thought he could do. He's a talented runner, super athletic, fast. I'm happy that the Cowboys finally paid a running back because they've been letting running backs just go. Like fuck it. So I'm happy about it. You know, I want them to sign as many people as they can on offense because I know that defense is gonna be ass as fuck. So I'm happy. As a division rival, I almost dropped to my knees in tears of joy when I seen that they signed that nigga. He is underpaid somewhat. I feel like he played it like extremely well last year, but that's fine. He's not like top five back, so it's not too much underpaid.
I think it's over. I think he deserved his contract. But for me, I think any running back could have did what he
Mm-hmm.
did. You feel me? Now, I don't think. I think he's a product of the system. So I'm glad he got his money. But I'm saying like, I would have drafted a rookie running back. I would have tried Jaden Blue. You feel me? I would have did something else. But I'm glad he got his money. He deserved it. He did ball out.
Um, it was well deserved for me. Like y'all said, he balled out,
Yeah.
man. I'm not. There's really nothing else I can really add on to that y'all haven't said. Um, I know I can say pay Pickens. That's all I can say. Pay Pickens. Pay your guys.
They franchise they franchise tagged
Exactly.
his ass. I smiled ear to ear when they did that. I'm like, ooh, he didn't want to get franchise
Just
tagged.
shout out Javante. You got paid. Keep balling, boy. We need 10 plus touchdowns again for next season. So
Do
I
your
could
thing,
draft you
brother.
and hopefully you fall in the fourth round in all my leagues.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey, enjoy it while it
I'm just
lasts.
playing.
And enjoy it while it lasts. Because boy, oh boy, George Pickens won't be there after this year.
Yeah, they playing with the wrong one.
Nah, for real. Nah,
What?
he ain't out here.
He's a certified trash out.
You just seen him put up better receiver numbers damn near than your number one wide receiver. Oh, you know he gonna pop it at
Like,
y'all.
yeah, you can take his money if
What?
you don't play. He's just gonna go out there and bullshit. Then what? I'm playing.
What?
You gonna have to
Then
pay that
what?
nigga. He can
Then
really
what?
go out there and just bullshit. You can't do nothing.
That that's the crazy part, Zion, because he did that like a game
Yeah.
or two where he just was like, fuck it. Like, niggas not gonna throw me the ball. I'm not playing hard. And he still finished this as with damn near better wide receiver stats than CeeDee Lamb. Like, it's crazy.
It's cool though. So hold on. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Shout out to Pickens, man. He's so talented. Just such a crash out. He really don't give a fuck. Like, some niggas really don't give a fuck. He really don't give a fuck. Like, you should maybe give one fuck. You just out
Even
there
no
not
fucks.
giving a fuck. Like, he's a scary young man to be around, probably, yo. Like, you just don't give a fuck. Like, I'm scared of you. You don't got nothing in your life worth it to, I'm on a
Wow, you want to see
tangent.
something crazy? Hold on, OTS Network. Hold on. OTS Network. We out of here. Um, shit. Which one of y'all want to do the intro? I mean outro.
Pretty closed out.
All right, I'm still.
I did it
Go
last
ahead.
time.
Can you do the outro for the YouTube?
Fuck with me, but don't fuck without me or us.
All right, then, y'all. We
See
be
you
back
soon.
next week for episode. Says it not. All right. Anyway, peace out. See y'all next week.